There's a story my father told me. He said every morning there arises a gazelle that realizes that he must run faster than the fastest lion or he will die that day. On that same desert arises in the morning a lion that realizes that he must run faster or he will starve. No matter who you is, when you wake up in the morning, you needs to be running.
What it takes to make it. What it takes to be hungry to win. Number one is called mental strength, mental resolve. I'm not going to be among those who just watch and say, isn't this awful? There's some families that I know need some help, and I'm going to step in, and I've done that. There are people who are feeling hopeless, powerless, that they have no control over what's going on with them. But you do. When you're hungry to win, you spend your time and your energy being a warrior, not a worrier. What am I going to do to make things happen? And when you have something that you want to do, when life has knocked you down and slapped you around, in order for you to get back up, you got to be hungry to win.
Because there are some things in your life that will make you run, that slap you out of your stupor and say, this ain't no time to cry. So you got to get used to being a little disappointed. You got to get used to walking into situations and being flexible, because if you are not flexible, you cannot survive. And all of a sudden, life demands that you pick up the pace. If you don't pick up the pace, you're going to be left behind.
And so when you're hungry to win, you realize this. Number one, you go all out. Now, let me give you some statistics. Out of every 100 Americans, listen to this, starting out at the age 25, by the time they reach 65, 1 will be rich, 4 will be independently wealthy, and the rest will be dead broke. I decided I wanted to be in that 1%.
The danger of low expectations. I would rather aim for the stars and not hit them than to not aim at all. I'd rather try and fail than not try at all. I'm gonna go for it come hell or high water. I'm going after my destiny. You gotta run after your destiny. You can't walk after your destiny. You gotta run.
You don't want to waste any time. You want to be focused. You don't want to join the masses. The masses are home finding out what's next on Netflix. The masses have all these channels that they can look at. Who has the time to do that? I don't understand that. If you're hungry to win, listen to me. Only 1% of global population ever earn $1 million in their lifetime. I'm in that 1%. You only want to listen to people that have done what you want to do and have more experience. Knowledge, that's one of the things that's very important today. And having relationships, collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships. People that's going in the direction of where you want to go. I will only take calls from people that are positive, that are purposeful, and productive, and profitable, that we can make some money together. If it doesn't fit in those categories, you out of my phone. There's no time to be around people who are negative, who don't have a sense of direction. If you don't know where you're going, you're going to end up someplace else. That's going to rub off on you. Listen, when you're hungry to win, there's a certain energy, there's a certain commitment of how you use your time, a certain level of discipline. You want to get out of line. You want to jump out of line today if you want to make it. Find something that you love and master that and monetize it. We are created by the Creator to create. This computer makes it a level playing field. You want to live a life that will outlive you. I don't have time to be looking at no Netflix. Just because I'm 75, I'm not going to be sitting in a corner somewhere. When you're hungry to win, you make decisions that your future self will say, I'm glad you made that decision. I am so glad that I decided to find something that I would love to do. Do something, decide now, do something that your future self will say, I'm glad you made that decision. Thank you. It's more difficult than ever. Millions of people have lost their jobs. You got to be hungry to win. People that are hungry to win are rethinking their lives, and we shouldn't be playing either. This computer gives you access to information. Turn the television off and learn a new skill so God can do a new thing with your life. Pray as if everything depends upon God. But work as if everything depends upon you. Work on your mind, because you're going to take some hits. Nothing works if you don't work. There are two types of people in this world: those who work and those who watch them. When I was working on a job, I was the first one there and the last one to leave. This is a brand new day. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your children. You got to take better care of yourself. You got to intensify the effort. Don't just surrender. Well, you want to keep it moving. My mother, she left here at 89. Mama was always moving. You got to keep it moving. I want the Lord to use me up. This is a time to rethink your life. It's time to take care of business. Sit. Success is a slow process. Greatness is a slow process. Quitting won't make it any faster. Oh no, I tried. Try and sit down. You either do or you don't. Listen, you came here with something, because we've never broken the cycle of being told we're nothing. The devil is a liar. No, we have to step up and ask the question, why is that? Find something you love and master that. It's easier now. There are virtually millionaires all around the globe, and they started right at their computer. Got a computer? Or you can start your own business. Even if you have a criminal background, you can start your own business. You have something special. Don't waste your greatness. Wasting time. Being around people who are not going in the direction of where you are going. People that are doing everything they can to keep you from winning, and we have to do everything we can to overpower them, to make them know you might run over here, but you're gonna limp back. Work on yourself. You are the money. Build a legacy.
Now, most of us want to believe that we're independent, that if we set our minds to do something, simply it can get done. I got news for you. Unless you look to others, you can work twice as hard to get half as much. There is nothing wrong with asking for what you want, because I was always busy priding myself on not asking for help. I didn't realize how many people were willing to have discussions with me about success. I'm talking about advice, solutions, not money. Don't walk up to a wealthy person and just ask for money. You know how many times they done got that? People don't mind sharing knowledge. What is knowledge unless it's shared? And just remember, there is no shame in wanting something. You gotta want something. The scripture says a man without a dream or vision shall perish.